everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's start the problem number 5. The accounts of machine manufacturing company discloses the following information for the year ending 31st March 2012. Material used is 150 lakh, direct wages 120 lakhs, factory overhead is 30 lakhs, and administrative overhead is 15 lakhs. So by taking all these information, we have to prepare cost sheet for the year ended 31st March 2012. See the next para. Prepare a cost sheet of a machine which requires material of rupees 1,25,000, wages 75,000, and profit of 20% on selling price. So by taking all these information, that is material 1,25,000, wages 75,000, and profit of 20% on selling price, we have to prepare an estimated cost sheet for a machine. So in this problem, we have to prepare two cost sheet. Number one, cost sheet for the year ended 31st March 2012. For that, we have to take all this information: material use, direct wages, factory overhead, and administrative overhead. Next, we have to prepare estimated cost sheet of a machine which requires material costing rupees 1,25,000, wages 75,000, and a profit of 20% on selling price. Let's prepare the cost sheet for the year ended 31st March 2012. Write the heading Cost sheet for the year ended 31st March 2012. Columns Particulars Amount. So by taking all these above information, we have to prepare the cost sheet. So material consumed is 150 lakhs. So write here material consumed and the amount is 150 lakhs. Direct wages. Direct wages amount is 120 lakhs. Right here, wages 120 lakhs. Add these two amounts and the total will be 270 lakhs. This is called prime cost. The total of material consumed and wages is called prime cost. Next, we have to take factory overhead. Add factory overhead. Factory overhead amount is 30 lakh. Right here, factory overhead 30 lakhs. Add these two amounts and the total will be 300 lakhs. This is called works cost. Only single item is given in the problem. So write add factory overhead, take the amount, and the total of prime cost and factory overhead will be works cost amount. Next we have to take add administrative overhead. Administrative overhead amount is there 15 lakhs. So write here 15 lakhs. Add these two amounts. Works cost plus administrative overhead amount and the total will be 315 lakhs. This is called total cost. Here they have not given information or the expenses related to selling and distribution overhead. So directly we'll write here total cost, that is 315 lakhs. Taking this paragraph information, we have to prepare one more cost sheet, that is estimated cost sheet of a machine. Okay, the material cost for the machine will be 1,25,000, wages is 75,000, and profit of 20% of selling price. Here they have not given information related to factory overhead or administrative overhead. But by taking certain formula and by referring the previous cost sheet, that is cost sheet for the year ended 31st March 2012, we can calculate the amount of factory overhead and administrative overhead. Let's prepare the estimated cost sheet of a machine. Estimated cost sheet of a machine. For a machine, material cost will be 1,25,000 and the wages will be 75,000. See the paragraph. The material cost will be 1,25,000 and wages is 75,000. Add these two amounts. 1,25,000 plus 75,000. Total will be 2 lakh. This is called prime cost. So after prime cost, we'll take add factory overhead. In that paragraph, they have not given any information related to factory overhead, but certain formulas are there. By taking all these formulas and by referring the previous cost sheet, we can calculate the amount of or the percentage of factory overhead. Let's prepare the note. Note number one, calculation of percentage of factory overhead to wages. Okay, to calculate the factory overhead amount, we have to prepare a note, that is calculation of factory overhead to wages. Okay, and the formula is percentage is equal to factory overhead divided by wages into 100. So all these formulas we have already discussed in the previous videos. So to calculate the factory overhead amount, the formula is percentage is equal to factory overhead divided by wages into 100. To put the values to this formula, what we have to do? We have to refer the previous cost sheet, that is cost sheet for the year ended 31st March 2012. Factory overhead amount is 30 lakhs. So we'll write here 30 lakhs divided by wages. Okay, estimated wages about 75,000. This one we should not take. Previous cost sheet. See the previous cost sheet. Direct wages amount is 120 lakhs. So formulas ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ formulas ಗೆ value ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? We have to refer the previous cost sheet, that is cost sheet for the year 2012. So previous cost sheet ಅಲ್ಲಿ factory overhead amount ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 30 lakhs divided by wages. Wages ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? Estimated cost sheet ಇನ್ನಲ್ಲ. Previous cost sheet ಇಂದು. That is 120 lakhs. So right here 120 lakhs into 100. Calculate this. 30 lakhs into 100 divided by 120 lakhs. You will get 25%. Okay, you have to write percent because ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು into 100 ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. Calculator ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ? Calculation of percentage of factory overhead to wages. So don't just write 25. Write 25% of wages. Okay, answer is 25% of wages. So factory overhead amount, how much we have to charge? 25% of wages. So whatever the wages amount is there, of that 25% we have to take as factory overhead. Come to this estimated cost sheet part. Right here, add factory overhead. So factory overhead, how much we have to charge? 25% of wages. So wages amount is, see in the estimated cost sheet, wages amount is 75,000. Yes. So ಈ 75,000 ಇನ 25% ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರಿ ಓವರ್ಹೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. So see your calculation. Wages amount is 75,000 into 25%. Just we have calculated, it is 25% of wages. So do the calculation. 75,000 into 25%. You will get 18,750. This is the factory overhead amount. For this calculation, factory overhead amount, how much we have to charge? 25% of wages. So in this estimated cost sheet, the wages amount is 75,000. So 25% of 75,000 we have to take as factory overhead. That is 18,750. Add these two amounts and the total will be 2,18,750. This is called works cost. Next is add administrative overhead. To get the administrative overhead amount, we have to prepare note number 2. That is calculation of percentage of administrative overhead to works cost. For factory overhead to wages and for administrative overhead to works cost. So the formula is to calculate the administrative overhead. Percentage is equal to administrative overhead divided by works cost into 100. To put the values to this formula, refer the previous cost sheet, that is cost sheet for the year ended 31st March 2012. So administrative overhead amount ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ previous cost sheet ಅಲ್ಲಿ 15 lakhs. So right here administrative overhead 15 lakhs divided by works cost. So estimated cost sheet in a works cost ತಗೊಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು. Previous cost sheet in a works cost ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 300 lakhs. So write 300 lakhs. Administrative overhead amount is 15 lakhs. Works cost amount is 300 lakhs into 100. Do the calculation and you will get 5%. You get 5. That is, you have to write 5% of works cost. So, in this estimated cost sheet, administrative overhead, you have to charge 5% of works cost. Right here, add administrative overhead. So, in this estimated cost sheet, works cost amount is to the 2,18,750. Yes. So, right here, 2,18,750. Administrative overhead ಅನ್ನ ನಾವೆಷ್ಟು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು 5% of works cost. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ estimated cost sheet ಅಲ್ಲಿ works cost amount 2,18,750. So ಈ 2,18,750 ನ 5% we have to take as administrative overhead. So do the calculation 2,18,750 into 5%. You will get 10,938. Add these two amounts. 2,18,750 plus 10,938. Okay, you will get 10,937.5. So total will be 2,29,688. This is called total cost. Add profit and sales. So profit will be 20% on selling cost. So we'll prepare note number 3 for calculation of profit. If sales is 100, 20% ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 100 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So if sales is 100, profit is 20. Problem ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 20% ಅಂತ. So we'll take here 20. So from 100 minus 20, you will get 80. That is called cost. So cost is 80, profit is 20, and sales is 100. By taking this example, we'll make an equation. When cost is 80, profit is 20. When cost is, so in this estimated cost sheet, total cost amount is 2,29,688. So right here, when cost is 2,29,688, profit, how much? Do the calculation. 2,29,688 divided by 80 into 20. And you will get 57,422. This is the profit amount. So in estimated cost sheet, write add profit and the amount is 57,422. Add these two amounts and you will get 2,87,110. This is called sales. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. In my next video, we'll start the third unit, that is accounting for material cost or material costing. Thank you, friends.